good little town. They were lost and never found. Fallen leaves, fallen leaves, fallen leaves on the ground.
Okay, now the story in Tangled, I'm going to try to explain it real quick because I'm really bad at explaining stories, so I'm just going to say it right here. I really liked the story in Rapunzel, or Tangled, whatever the hell you want to call it, because it is really the story of Rapunzel, where Rapunzel's stuck in a tower, she has long hair, magical hair, someone comes, not really saves her, but takes her out of the tower because she really wants to go out, because, she wants to have her own life, not in a freaking tower her whole life, and they go on their own little adventure, and pretty much that's the story. I don't want to spoil too many things, even though I'll probably spoil something later on, foreshadowing. But yeah. Anyway, the story, great. 0.9 out of 10. I really, really like the story. So yeah, let's go on to the acting of the film. Okay, now the voice acting in the movie was fantastic. Let me just say right here. It is really, really fantastic. Now, the main people you get Mandy Moore as Rapunzel. She's great. She's very likable. Love Mandy Moore, and she's great in this. So, she wasn't actually in that many movies in the last few years, so I was happy to see her back, well, at least in voice form. So, it was good to see her, or hear her, whatever. Anyway, you also get Zachary Levi, who's in Chuck. He plays Chuck, so there you go. He plays Flynn Rider. He's great. I think he's hilarious in this film. I think he's definitely I wouldn't say the best character, but he's definitely just as good as the main character, Rapunzel, so he definitely holds his own. He's a great character. Really not many big voiceovers after that. You have Donna Murphy, who plays the mother in the movie, the supposed mother of Rapunzel in the movie, and she's good. She's really good, actually. Definitely in the singing, like the musical numbers here and there. She's probably the highlight of those. Everybody does a great job, but she definitely has somewhat of a singing voice. So, everybody else, you have Jeffrey Tambor, who's pretty good. He's in it for a very short amount of time. You get Brad Garrett, who's everybody loves Raymond fame. And you get some smaller voiceovers here and there, but overall, voice acting, fantastic. So yeah. Acting, great. So let's go on to... almost forgot about scoring the acting portion. I give it a 1 out of 1, really. I thought it was fantastic. There was nothing bad about it. Everybody was great, even the small voiceovers here and there. Just fantastic overall. So yeah, definitely great. So yeah, let's go on to the animation. Of course, for a movie like this, I have to talk about the animation, because really this is not the complete reason why I go see these films, but it is a big reason why I see these films, because I love the animation in a lot of them. I went to go see Megamind, not because I thought the trailer looked cool. I mean, I thought it looked okay, but, the animation was great in it. So I definitely went to see that. This one, I actually thought the trailer was really good. It looked really funny and very interesting, but the animation really just stoked me. I thought it looked fantastic, and it still does. I mean, there's a lot of scenes in here that, now, don't get me wrong, there's not really any really big action scenes. There's one where a dam breaks and water flies at the screen, which is probably the biggest action scene of the film, but really, it's Rapunzel, so if you're expecting really big action, then you came to the wrong movie. But really, when there is a lot of stuff like that going on, it looks great. And even when there's stuff that's not action-based, like there's a part where there's flying lanterns in the, it makes sense in the movie, but flying lanterns in the sky, and you just see Rapunzel and Flynn's character, Zachary Levi's character, or Flynn, they're in a boat, and the lights from the lanterns are in the background. It looks beautiful. It looks really, really good. And just the animation overall, I'll just say right here, it looks fantastic. It looks lush. It looks great. The animations are awesome, just like always from Disney, pretty much any Disney film, even Pixar, Disney, it's just animation always is great, and not surprising that it's great in this one too. So overall, animation is fantastic, and I want to talk about the 3D real quick. Now, I know 3D is a big freaking thing now. Everybody has to do 3D. Even Harry Potter was about to do 3D, but they got rid of it because they're smart. The 3D in the film just looked really cool, and I was happy I paid the extra $350 or $450. I don't really remember, but I was glad I paid all that extra money to see it, because it looked really, really good. I actually like this more than other recent ones like Saw 3D and definitely freaking My Soul to Take, because was just terrible. I even liked this almost as much as I liked my How to Train Your Dragon in 3D, because it actually had a lot of scenes that just used the 3D so perfectly. Like I said before, the dam breaking scene, that was really good. Even the lantern scene, I said, worked really good. She whips her hair around a lot, so that's really cool. Just overall, 3D worked fantastically. So I guess you could say that's kind of like two categories I went through. So, you know what, I'll say the animation plus the 3D category will get a, you know what, screw it. I'm getting a 1 out of 1. I loved it just like I loved the acting and the story. So, you know what, let's go into the entertainment of the film, because I think I'm done. I need to tell you how much I love this film, if you didn't know already. Hey people, guess what? I love this film. There you go. That's all I gotta say, really. I mean, it was so much fun. It really was. It breezed by real quick, and during that time I was entertained, I laughed, I really was like, wow, I was stunned by how beautiful some of these visuals were, and just overall, the 3D was fun, the movie was fun, even tried to have some sad parts in there, which obviously it wouldn't work because we all know these have to have happy endings. So, spoiler, this happy ending. So yeah, I mean, it's just overall a fantastic movie. I definitely recommend it to everybody that loves animation films like me. If you don't like animated films, guess what? This is really the year for animated films. I mean, Toy Story 3, How to Train Your Dragon, this, Megamind, even Megamind. You know, there was so many great animated films this year. And if you don't like animated films, then guess what? You're missing out on probably the best genre of this year. So there you go. I said it. Probably the best genre this year. Animation, animated films. So I'm going to give the entertainment, I'm going to give a 1.0 also. So there you go. From the story, a 0.9. From the acting, 1. Everything else was a 1. I'm going to score this a 3.9 out of 4.0. There you go. 3.9 out of 4.0. Really close to a 4, a perfect score. But, I mean, the story was just, it was I think it was pretty much the same exact story. They just switched a little bit here and there. But, almost perfect. Really was. Fantastic film. I definitely recommend it. Go check it out right now. Right now. Go. There you go. Thank you and goodbye.